Hello, cheers everybody, welcome along, welcome to Person Ales, and I've just poured myself a drink. This is me Hop 51 that I do, which is my version of Hop House 13, and it's turned out lovely again. Only thing is, I forgot a Protaflock, so it's struggling to clear out, but we don't mind that. It's still a lovely drink. And I've now got 3 beers on tap. I've got my Hop 51, the India Pale Lager, and the Irish Red out at Bible, which I've renamed Person Red, and that's on hand pull. So we've got 3 beers on tap. But we're not going to really talk about them today. I will do a video. In fact, I've got a tasting set. I'll do a video where we have them all side by side, and I'll tell you about them, what they are, and ingredients, and what we think of them, or something on that sort of thread sort of thing. And there's been no other brewing, I've nothing fermenting. I am planning to do a wheat beer. What wheat beer I don't know. There is a few in Bible, I might do one of them unless I find a recipe somewhere else. I've 2 wheat beer yeasts that I'd like to use, so I'm definitely going to be doing one of them. And I'll be bottling that, I think. I think I prefer a wheat beer bottled than on keg. So that's my plan going forward. So this video is more about just wrapping up my garden. You may remember I posted a video where I'd taken my decking up and I was going to redo bottom end. Well, it's all been done now, excuse me, and I did film some updates which I was going to drop in on Homebrew Wednesdays, and for whatever reason they never got put in. And I think the original one, I did post 1, and then I had another 3, and I've gone and deleted one of them. So I've cobbled together, sort of thing, a little video of a few stages of how we went along doing bottom end at garden, and for the section where I've lost it, I've just put a few photographs in, and then we finish off with like a reveal showing you it's totally done, and we're both really happy with it, me and my wife. And I'm sorry it's not more beer related, but it wraps up bottom end of my garden. That's all done. And now I can concentrate more on my bar, more on brewing, and getting back into swing of things a bit better. Trying to put more videos out. I'm not going to be tied up as much. So, without rambling on too long, we'll play that video now. It's about 8 minutes or something. Feel free, if you're not into gardens and things, click off and come back. But I'll see you in a little while, and we'll carry on with a little chat. Right, well, we'll just show you what we're up to. You may remember I had decking at bottom of garden. Well, I've taken that up now, and I've just roughly laid out some flags and some bricks and flags for steps, and I'll just give you a quick idea of what we're doing. So that unit has to be emptied and moved, so I can just get that last bit of decking up, and then I can put that back. So we've took all the decking up, and I've just loosely laid these flags. They all need levelling, and setting properly with mortar and what have you. And I've just laid these bricks as an edging, of which they all need setting and levelling properly, but I will just trying ideas, and I might even do that double thickness, too wide. I've just laid them bricks on top just to make sure I'd got enough, and same with them. That's going to be a step I'm going to build there, and a step I'm going to build there, because it's too high of a drop down. And then all this area we're going to gravel. Not 100% certain what type of gravel yet, and them bricks are going to run. I ain't quite got that curve right yet, but we're going to curve it and then return it back to the fence, and just lose that bit of lawn, and then we're just going to dot a few flags here and there. We're going to stick pots and stuff on, so let me get over it here. That's what I've been up to, and although it doesn't look much to get to that stage, it's taken a lot of work and a lot of runs to the local recycling centre with old decking and rubble that were underneath. But we're getting there now, we're starting to build back. So you get an idea of what we're up to. And when we've done all this, I'm going to reorganise all this border with plants. Things like that flamingo tree is too big there. I'm going to put it in this corner and bring it forward a little bit. Let's have a jig. So I'll keep you updated as we go along. Pop in and out and give you updates. But that's where we are at the moment. So a quick update from where we were last week, or last video. You may remember I said put a concrete slab there. Well, I've now actually done a step. That's still going off, it's not ready to use yet. And these bricks have all been mortared and set in place this morning. A bit of a curve going out to a return. So that's, they're not perfect, but I'm happy with them. They're good enough. When all this is gravelled and flagged and things, you'll not notice them, and I sort my borders out. So we've got that step in, and if I just spin you around without trying to make you go too dizzy, we've got a step in there, and I've got them set out ready to mortar in, and I've levelled this area out a bit better. I know I did say I might go across that corner, but it didn't look right, so we're going for that. That'll be my next job, is to mortar them in, but it won't be today. It's middle afternoon now, and it's forecast some heavy rain, so I need to get these covered, which I'm going to do now. But slowly we'll get there. So we've defined where that border is. I may trim that a little bit, make it a little bit neater and wider, we'll see. So that's where we are at the minute. So I'll update you when we've got these in, and probably we've started on as flags or something. So that's looking at the area we've just done from personnel's. As you know, we've got this seating area there, of which I think these 2 chairs are going to go, because the sofa we've got is just borrowed from this end. It'll go with this set. So maybe next year we'll bring that back up here, get rid of these, buy something new for that end. But that's next year, next spring or whenever. So I'll take you down and show you what we've got. You may remember that storage unit we moved out, and now that's back, as you can see. We've gravelled it all over now. That's his path that we ended up with. A few new plants we've dotted in and around, and we're both really happy with it. And it's a sun trap on a morning. I mean, it's 20 past 11 now, and it's baking, and it's been red hot at this end of the garden since 8 o'clock easy. We get sun all day in this garden. As we lose it here, we've got it at the top end of the garden, so we can sit in sun all day long if we want. I may next year move that, but for now it's alright. And another plan for next year, which is a bit of an afterthought, I may put a roof across here, so even if it's a bit drizzly we can still sit outside. A clear one, not a solid, a clear roof, polycarbonate or something, we'll see. But that's, like I said, that'll be next year now. I mean, we're into September, so I think things have worked out really well. That step I laid worked out well, and that step has. And if I just go round here and I can give you a view from off this step. Just step down it. That's your view. I don't know how well this light's going to affect this filming, but and that's the view down. That's the next little project, is that framework. I'll talk more about that in another video. That gazebo's going, it's at it now. We're going to get a new one next year, or for next year. And good old personnel's. So hope you like it. I know me and my wife do. And with that, I'll catch you later. Welcome back. So that's where we are with my garden, and we're both really happy with that, me and my wife. And it's a bit of a sun trap. Well, the whole garden's a sun trap, but you get early morning sun down there right till 11:30, 12 o'clock, and by then it's at top end of garden. So we just move round garden. We can have sun all day long if we want. But it really is nice to sit out on a morning with your coffee or your breakfast down there, spot on, nice and quiet. So that's his garden, and hopefully I've wrapped that up till I start doing another project next year. Decide I'm changing something again, like you do. So we'll leave it there for this week, and hopefully going forward there'll be a lot more beer related videos on the horizon. So until then, I'll catch you next time. Cheers.